Alright, so welcome to free beat making program.bravesites.com. Today I'm going to work on making a quick tutorial how to use LMMS. We're going to make a quick beat, nothing spectacular, nothing great, just so that you know the ins and outs and how to work with LMMS. Alright, so I'm going to show you the way that I do it, the way that I learn, and the way that I practice. So here we go. To start off, I go into the song editor and I make it bigger, and then I delete all these extra VSTs that I have open here. To do that, I click on the little circle here and then I click remove. So you do that for each and every one of them. Then after that, we're going to open up a VST, or an instrument plugin. So you click on the top one and it'll open up the instrument plugin bar, and you click on synth add sub effects. So you left click it, hold, you bring and you drop it, and it opens it up. So now we need to choose an instrument out of this VST. So to do that, you click on this area right here that says synth add sub effects. It opens up the VST. You click on show GUI and you click on instrument. You click on show instrument bank, click on the arrow down, and this time I'm going to choose synth piano. Like I said, we're not going to make anything special. Choose soft piano and close, and there you go, and it's already there. Now to make a melody, what you do is you double click on this black and gray area right here, and it opens up the piano roll. And now you need to start putting notes wherever you want. Oops, a little loud. So I'm going to start making a melody. Alright, so now that we have the melody here, you can make this go either faster or slower at any speed that you want. To do that, you click here on tempo. So you left click, hold, and start bringing it down. And now it's going slow. Click and hold, you bring it back up, and we go back up to 140. Whoops. And you back up to 140. Now to make this longer, what I do is I copy and paste. So to do that, you click on this little square with a dotted square. You click it, then you press and hold the left mouse key, and you drag this little box over, and it'll copy everything. So now you click here, so it's copy selected notes. So you click on that, and it'll copy this. Then you go here where it says paste selected notes, or note from clipboard, and it just pasted them. Now you look at here and you're like, where are they? I don't know. Right, to make them come up, what you do is you press and hold control and hit the up arrow, and they're on the top now. So what you do is you hold it and you drag it over and you put it right next to it, and then we're going to repeat the same thing again for all these notes. Alright, now you can make these notes shorter or longer just by, when it turns into two arrows like this, you could make the notes longer, you can make them shorter. Now I'm just doing one note. To do with all the notes, again you click on this little square dotted box, highlight everything. Now whatever you do to one, it'll do to all of them. And now they're shorter notes. Now let's hear this again. Nice corny little melody. Alright, now that we have a melody, if you hit here on the song editor, it'll play the melody for you again. And this is where you're going to make your whole entire song. Now the problem is that it keeps going. So to make it loop, what you do is you click on this little bow tie, and it gives you the two bow tie, the beginning and the end. To move the ending one, you right click it, whoops, and drag it over to the end. So now when it gets to the end, it's just going to loop right back around and it starts all over again. Alright, now to make a drum loop. I make a drum loop, well, I'm going to show you the way I make it, and then I'm going to show you a different way to do the same thing that I'm doing right now. So you click here on my samples. We're just going to choose whatever LMMS came with. So we're going to choose drums. And actually, let me choose drum synth. Let's choose this one right here, CR8000. And we're going to pick the kick. Not a great kick, but again, we just this is for the purpose of demonstration only. So you left click it, hold and drag and drop it in there. And then we're going to grab a snare. Whoops. The same thing with the snare. We're going to left click, hold and drag. Now to make the drum pattern, what I do is I go on the note A always. I don't know why, but that's what I do. And then I just put the first one there. So every one beat, it'll be on the thick line right here. So you got 1 2 3 4 1 and 1 2 3 4 1, and it starts all over again. So we're gonna do that here, just a simple 1, and then the snare will go on the third one. Again, nothing special, just so that you understand how to do this. I like to do a little something to the kick, so it'll be like doom doom ch doom doom ch, something like that. I'm gonna make this one like this. Alright, so now we're gonna listen to this again with the drums. Very simple, nothing special. So this is one way of doing it. Now the problem with this is, if you want to make this song longer, you can't just drag. It stays the same size. So for you to move it or make it longer, what you have to do is you have to hover over it, hit Control, hit the left arrow, and then drag it and put it right next to it. And do the same thing for the bottom one. So again, hit and hold Control, left, sorry about that. So hit and hold Control, left mouse button, drag it next to it and drop it. So now it's longer. So again, to move this bow tie, you right click, hold and drag it to the end. So now it's longer. So it's 3 4 bars, so now it's going to be 8 bars. So every so right now it's 8 bars, and then it's just looping around. Okay, so this is one way of doing a beat, and then it's a little bit more tedious. I prefer this way because I see the notes. I could change the notes right there. I don't know, to me it's just easier. Now a different way to do this, the exact same thing pretty much. You open the beat and bassline editor, and we're gonna do same thing that we did before, which is we're gonna erase or take out, remove the other instruments. Now we're gonna start from scratch again. So let's go back into Instruments plugin, go into the Synth as sub, carry it over, but this time instead of the song editor, you're going to drop it in the beat and bassline editor. And let's do the same thing with the drums. Let's do that right now. We'll drop the snare. Remember to drop it. You left click and hold, drag and drop. Very easy. Now Here, what we're going to do, we're going to make it into 8 loop as well, or 8 bars, I should say. So you click on this icon to make it bigger. Right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. So you plus 1. Now we have 8. Now to open the piano roll here, you click on top when it turns into a little hand, double click it, piano roll. So then we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to make a little melody. Whoops, I forgot to change the this to a piano. Instruments. All right, so we go back in here. We're going to do everything that we did earlier. But now the beauty of this is that we don't have to do this like we did in the first one in the 4 bars. I'm going to try to keep it there and see if my theory works. But anyways, in here with the kick, it's the same thing as we did in the other part, except now you're going to use the beat and bassline editor. So you just click on the block, on each of the black ones. I want to make it the same way I had it before. I think that's the way it was. The snare, I believe it goes here. And we'll listen to it, see if it comes out. Now the problem with this is because when I did it in the on the song editor, I did it in double time. So that means that I extended the kicks. So the kicks should be, instead of the way I just did it, so it should be like this. So this one here, this one here. Let's listen to it now. And I did that because it's in double time. I have it at 140. So to get that same kind of speed that I have there, which is kind of slow, you can do it like this as well. And now you bring down the time, or the tempo I should say. So it should be about the same. But see, the problem with this is if you listen to the notes now, they sound slow, just like the drums. So it's slow instead of being fast. That's why I like to keep my speed up and then just do my drums on double time. So I bring it back up to 140. I mean, you could do it any way you want. I'm just showing you my way, I guess, of doing it, or 2 different ways of doing it. That's why I prefer to do it on the piano roll. But that's, again, just me. You don't have to do it that way. Now, we are going to have to take this and make it and copy and paste it. Like I didn't think I had to. I thought it would cover, because this right now I believe it's 8 bars. Let me see if I'm correct. Yep. Okay, now you're saying, so what's the difference between this and the other one? I'll show you the difference right now. So right now, after you do it here, it automatically says beat baseline 0. So that would be this one right here. So when you click here, it'll open this thing up, which is this melody that's over here right now with the drum and everything. it's always preferable for you to separate the drums and your melodies, so you could, you know, change your drums, do different drums and different areas. It's better that way. But for this demonstration purpose, I just wanted to show you how the difference between the way I make it and this way. Here you just hold and drag, boom. Now it's going to be I think it's 8 bars, so it's going to be 8 bar long. So I took a 2 bar and I made it into 8 bar just by clicking and dragging. That's simple. So it's easier to do it this way, but again, for me, I prefer to see the notes up here, and then I can make changes to the notes here very quickly, as opposed to doing it over here and dragging it, which again, it's easier for you to make the whole song over here because it's just a click and drag. But you know, I guess it's a preference thing. So that's the video for today. I hope you learned something new out of this. I'll be making another video soon. I'm making a beat with different VSTs that don't come stock with LMMS, and then I'm eventually showing you how to download those VSTs and put them into your LMMS and download different wave samples and other kind of samples for you to download and put them into LMMS. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please put like on the YouTube, or make a comment, good or bad, it doesn't matter.